Greetings folks, Kevin Anderson, Master Plumber for Ardent Plumbing here. Today we are at Travis Matthews doing a camera inspection of the sewer line. They've been having multiple clogs with this toilet and water coming up out of this drain. Here we are entering into the shower drain and going down through the P-trap to get into the lateral portion of the sewer. Okay, so now we can see that we are in the horizontal run of the sewer, and we are going to navigate our way through here to see if we can find anything that's causing these clogs or obstructing the flow. Here we can see a belly in the pipe, which is also known as sagging or pooling. It's where the pipe is not pitched properly and you have negative pitch on the pipe, which causes the water to pool in the pipe. Actually, let's go back to that. Getting the lighting ready. Okay, so now you can see as we're going further in here, we are entering a section right here where you can see a lot of debris inside the bottom of the pipe. This is due again to the pipe water pooling in this area. So when the water pools, it's really hard for the waste and the paper to flow out of here. Again, this pipe, I did extract about 6 to 8 paper towels out of the toilet and the line. We should not be putting paper towels in this line at all. So here you can see again, this is just showing all the debris that's in the water here because it can't really get washed out properly because it's not sloped properly. So that's something that's underneath the Travis Matthews suite and would have to be corrected by going down through the shower probably, or getting underneath the building some kind of way to access this piping. Now we're traveling further down, going through the horizontal run. I only ran this camera about 75 to 80 feet because I knew at about 50 feet I was already outside of the suite. And once you exit the suite, I'm not sure how they do it here, but in most places it's no longer the responsibility of the occupant. Here you can see a lot of buildup on the walls of the piping. This is because this pipe was clogged at one point and a lot of the residue and just buildup is on the walls. It needs to be jetted and flushed out properly. This section right here, you can see that the walls are a little cleaner. And here again, we're entering another belly in the pipe. And you can see a lot of debris that's just floating. It's not leaving, it's just dropping to the bottom of the pipe and sitting there. That leads to clogs, especially when you have people flushing paper towels down this line. Again, this section here looks like it's pitched properly, and you can tell because it's not holding any water and the walls are pretty clean for the most part, which indicates that the water and waste has been flowing through here properly. So here we got something, looks like water or something that's on the lens of the pipe. Give me a second and we'll get that cleaned off for you. All right, now we can see a little bit better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring it back. We're at about 75 to 78 feet there. Now, as we come back, we get to see a little bit more clarity in the piping because you're not pushing against the water now. So now we're dragging the camera back out. Here I was stopped to look at this area because it looked like there could have been an indication of an offset, which means the pipe has separated there and is not connected properly. It was kind of hard to tell because the big white dot on the left hand side looked like a section of pipe that was open. But here, after further review, I'm looking at it now on the big screen, I can see that it looks like it's just discoloration. I don't think there's a broken section of pipe right here. And here again, we are back in that last belly. So there's like two nice sized bellies in this pipe that could be contributing to the clogs. But again, I believe the primary source of these issues is the paper towels. However, toilet paper as well can get stuck in these areas because it's not pitched properly and it's not allowing this stuff to flow out of here like it's supposed to. And we're gonna pause here and get the camera set up so we can get a better view. All right, so here we are now. Bringing the camera back out. This is where the corner that we stopped on here. We're just checking, making sure there's no separations here in this section of the pipe. Again, the buildup you see is due to the line being clogged multiple times. And you can see the water is not really running out completely, like it's still sitting at the bottom of the pipe. Again, this type of pitch, this negative pitch, does contribute to multiple leaks. Again, it can happen with toilet paper, but it happens even worse when you're using paper towels. I would recommend jetting this pipe to get all of the buildup off the walls and perhaps improve the flow of this pipe here. And we're just bringing it back. It's so dark in this area due to the buildup on the walls. But other than the bellies, I have not seen any separations of the pipe, no offsets, no breaks, no tree roots. Two biggest concerns here are the pitch of the pipe in certain sections and also the use of paper towels down the toilet. All right, so now we should be turning to come back towards the shower drain now. Let's flip this around here so you can see the bottom. And this is the bottom of the pipe here. We're entering another belly. This is, I believe, pretty close to the shower where this belly is at in the pipe. Or where the negative slope is at, the first negative slope. So the waste and paper has to come down here. It has to hit into this pool first and then navigate its way through the pool and then hopefully float on down and out. But as you can see, it's holding water here. It's about 3/4 of an inch of water here. And now we're turning to come back up and out of the shower drain. And here we are. Now we're inside of the P-trap. We're coming through the P-trap, which holds water to keep the methane gases out of the building. That's your trap seal. And now we're back in the shower. So yeah, again, there's two spots under here that are of concern, mostly based on negative slope, which are creating bellies in the pipe, which is another way of saying pooling, water pooling. Along with the paper towels down the drain, is the reason I believe that we're really having any issues on this line over here. So one, I would highly recommend that no one puts any more paper towels down this toilet here. I pulled quite a few of them out to unclog it. So I recommend that they don't do that anymore and possibly get the negative slope addressed in the future. Thanks for using Ardent Plumbing. We appreciate your time.